Okay, welcome back, Graveyard Tours. This is part 4 and the final of my video shooting of the Oak Hill Cemetery. I said I would read off some of these historical names in here, and there's so many, but let me start. Let's start here real quick. Alexander de Budisco. Sorry, my English. I'm just not so good. Ambassador from Russia, 1838-1854. And also, it gives you the lot number and everything too, so you can find these individuals. And then the Peter family description of Martha Washington. You remember Martha Washington and his third son, President Lincoln's third son, was buried here for a while. Then they got moved. William, and also it categorizes Washington, D.C., the early years, and then Oak Hill Cemetery, the early years, and William Wilson Corcoran, who's the founder, of course, of Oak Hill and of Corcoran Gallery of Art, and co-founder of Riggs National Bank. His mausoleum is in the video. I think it's the third video. And then Captain George de la Roche, engineer who graded and plotted Oak Hill Cemetery. I think he did a great job because the place is amazing. But again, you need your walking shoes. You need some hiking shoes to go in there if you really want to see the place. Okay, so what is this? Renwick Chapel. Okay, so built in 1830 and designed by James Renwick, designer of the Smithsonian Castle in St. Patrick's in New York City. Beautiful Smithsonian. I seen St. Patrick's in New York City. I don't think I ever went in there. I don't remember it. I think I would remember that. The Gatehouse, residence of superintendent of cemetery and office, designed in what does it say? In Italianate style and probably built 1850. That was in part 1 of the videos. I show the building, so it was built around 1850. I don't think they don't really know, and they said around. So anyway, but it's beautiful architecture. And then of course sorry folks, women of interest. I'm wearing my glasses and I'm trying to hold it at the same time, and I'm stumbling on my words because I can't see the words. I think it's just too close for me because I'm viewing it through the phone. Anyway, let's go forward. Marcia Burns Van Ness founded Washington Orphan Asylum in 1813, daughter of David Burns, who owned land where downtown Washington and White House stand, died of cholera, contracted while nursing epidemic victims. So, these people, there's very historic people in here. There's, like I said, there's generals in here. There's all kinds of people. So we'll get to some more. I can't read them all, folks. It's just way too many. Little Lily Mackle. Again, I'm reading through my phone, and I can't really see it too well. Confederate spy, member of Rose O'Neal Green Bow spy rank. Wow, isn't that amazing? Antonio Ford Willard, Confederate spy, fell in love with her captor, General Joseph Willard, on way to Fairfax Courthouse Prison, later married him. Isn't that incredible? Like I said, it's just so much weird, fascinating history here. Betty Duval, Confederate spy, hid messages in her luxuriant hair, member of Rose O'Neal Greenhouse spy ring. Incredible, folks, just incredible. Okay, so, and then it goes on to, wait a minute, no, hold on. I'm looking for the title. Oh, okay, here's more women of interest, but again, there's so many of them. No, I'm sorry. Now we're moving on to the Civil War notables. And there's just so many. I just can't. Here's Henry Addison, Civil War mayor of Georgetown. Here's John Nicolay, Lincoln's secretary and blographer. Well, I don't know what a blographer is. Civil War mayor of D.C., Richard Wallace. Judge of Supreme Court. I'm going to go slowly so you guys can just stop the video. Who's this? Jefferson Davis. Oh, what the heck? President of Confederate States of America, infant son. Oh, infant son buried in what does this say? My 1854, right here, folks. 1854, removed in 1893. Wow, can you imagine that? Jefferson Davis, the president of the Confederate, which we all, if you know any history at all, his infant son was buried here. It's amazing. Okay, then we have General Joseph Barnes, General William Birney, General Samuel Sprigg Carroll, General Samuel Powhatan Carter. That's the only person to be both a general in the U.S. Army and admiral in the U.S. Navy. That's amazing. Major General Charles Griffin, Brigadier General Albert Pike, Lieutenant Marshal Gibson Peter. This is just amazing, and the list goes on. Another Brigadier General, Union General, Major General, Major General, Brigadier General, Brigadier General. It just goes on. The list goes on, folks, and there's more. There's plenty more. General Henry, another general. I'm not going to read it because I'd be here for an hour, reading more than an hour. Here's some artists in here. So here, I mean, look at these. These are inventors and artists. I'm trying to see if anything stands out. They're all important people. I'm not trying to delete anybody. I'm just trying to give some information, not all of it, because that would be a whole video by itself. Revolutionary War, I highlighted Reverend. Oh yeah, this is I showed his headstone. Reverend Stephen Bloomer Balch, Revolutionary War soldier, pastor of Georgetown Presbyterian Church for over 50 years. Contemporary. So that is it, folks. Stick around because I have more video, and I just want to show you all this. I know I showed this earlier in another video. Stick around because at the end of this video, there's going to be other areas of Georgetown while I'm driving through. I'm just going to add that just to show a little bit of Georgetown and some of my old hangout haunts back in the day. Stick around to the end of the video, and please subscribe because I really need subscribers to continue to do this. Thank you much for watching. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you. Okay, folks, welcome to Graveyard Tours. I just had to show you this. We're in downtown Georgetown, D.C., Washington, D.C., and we're going to the Georgetown Cemetery. But I just had to show a little bit of the Potomac River here. Okay. So the beautiful Potomac River. Georgetown is really, really cool place. It's a historic place. Very cool place. I used to work down here. There's the Washington Monument. Hold on. Let's see in the background there. That's the Washington Monument. Okay. Weeping Willow tree right there, beautiful weeping willow tree. Yeah, so listen, Georgetown, it's a lot of people, of course, DC, everybody knows it's a historic place, but I mean, there's a lot of hidden history there too that most people don't know about. But I just had to stop really quick just to show you on my way to the cemetery that had, for folks who are on the West Coast or whatever, now you get to see a little bit of downtown Georgetown and of DC, and of course, we're not going to do a whole lot of filming of DC, but we're going to the Georgetown Cemetery. So that's the next stop. So stay tuned and please subscribe if you like what I'm doing. Thank you. Okay, guys, I'm just driving. This is M Street, Northwest Georgetown. This is considered one of the richest areas in America. M Street, N Street, Q Street, K Street. I should have showed you more, but I'm trying to charge my phone. We're trying to find the old stone house. If you've never been in DC, it's definitely a sight to see, Georgetown, and traffic is hellacious. If you're not used to traffic, you're gonna have to get used to the traffic or take cabs or something, because but if you're sightseeing, it's almost, you can also rent bikes out here. So bottom line is, Georgetown is really a cool place. I'm gonna show you some more as soon as I get to my destination. Okay, so this is the old stone house and park store. I'm double parked, so I can't stay. But this is a beautiful place. And I gotta make this fast, so I don't want to get a ticket. So they have these beautiful Asian gardens in the back. I've been here a couple of times before, and it's just really cool. Really cool. Another sight to see. Yeah, so I just had to throw this in there really quick. This is from the, I believe it was the late 1700s. Anyway, so I am double parked. I got to go. I just want to show you guys real quick this place. A lot of history here. Thanks for watching. So we're back on M Street. So that old stone house built in the late 1700s, that's on M Street, which I'm on right now. You know, Georgetown's a crazy place. It's full of pedestrians, a lot of traffic, and but a lot of history. And these old buildings here are just beautiful, and it's just really a neat place. I know this is Graveyard Tours, but I just had to show you a little bit of Georgetown. This is almost Halloween. I'm surprised there's not more decorations up here, but they usually, here's the Irish pub. I've had beers there before. Really cool old pub. Doesn't even look like it's a pub anymore. Looks like they closed it down. Probably COVID. I haven't been out here in years, folks. So anyway, this, like I said, Georgetown is a really cool place. If you get a chance, come out and visit. And then also don't forget that cemetery. All right, folks. Of course, the Oak Hill Cemetery. That's where we just were. All right, folks. That's it. That's the end of this tour. Actually, I see a very old church I want to show you guys. Like I said, it's really neat out here. Really cool place to hang out. Very expensive though, but it's worth it. It's definitely worth it. And I'm surprised my Irish pub is closed. Yes, it is closed. I can't believe they closed my... Oh, I used to love that place. I haven't been there that many times. It wasn't my favorite pub because it not convenient to get to, but I can't believe they're closed. I have some good memories in there. Anyway, so there is a really cool church I'm trying to show you if I can ever get there. Farmers and Mechanics Branch Bank right next door to it. That's what this building we're looking at. But right after that, there's a dome. I think it's Greek Orthodox. I'm not sure, but I can't remember. Like I said, it's been so many years since I've been down here. But it is just, I mean, you know, it's just a really cool area. Really cool area, and you can have a lot of fun down here too. But again, you know, like I said, because I used to live not far from here, you know, I would come down here sometimes on the weekends and enjoy, you know, walk around and hit the pub here and there, and you know, not driving, just go to the pub, have a few drinks, walk around, stop at another pub, have a few drinks, you know, and walk it out before I would get back in the vehicle. Because once you park here, you got to stay, because you can't, the parking is so bad here. So you grab a parking space. Kind of a funny story about Georgetown. You pay a lot for parking, and you leave your vehicle there, because you leave, you're probably not going to find another one, especially on the weekends. Now, I haven't been here in it's probably 7 years, something like that, and so I don't know what after COVID, what COVID did. You know, obviously it closed down my Irish pub, but so yeah, I don't know how many restaurants or, so things change, you know, that just happens. Things do change. All right, I'm gonna, yeah, this light, and again, the traffic, I don't miss the traffic. It's always like this. It's like 1:45 in the afternoon on a Friday. And okay, here, finally, let's see if we can even make this light. Yeah, you see, this is how the traffic is. It's like LA traffic. It's just, you know, it's just, it's, you hate it after a while. You get used to it, you hate it, and then when you leave, you miss the city, and then you come back and you reminded how bad the traffic is, and you're like, oh my God, why did I do this? You know, light's green and we can't move anywhere because the traffic is so bad. That's how it is, folks. That's how it is in this big city. You know, every city you go to, it's like that. But yeah, I wanted to show you guys this church if I can ever get there. It might take 10 minutes to get there. All right, I'm going to hang up and then turn it back on real quick if I can. It looks like we're going to be here for a while. Okay, we're coming up. Where is that church? It's back there. I'm driving, so it's kind of hard. Yeah, anyway, folks, that's going to be it. Oh, here's Wisconsin. I should have turned here. That's it, folks. Signing out. Okay, so we're going up 33rd Street in Georgetown. There's some beautiful houses here. And like I said, these are very old houses. Some of these from 1700s and, of course, 1800s. But there's some, like, mansions here, too. And let me tell you something. These houses are expensive. And they're not much inside. I've been in a lot of these houses. There's some Halloween decorations. But I'm not seeing as many Halloween decorations that you used to see back in the day. Yeah, so I've been in, I know this is Graveyard Tours and all, but I just want to share a little bit with you about Georgetown. If you've never been to Georgetown, here's some, here we go. Halloween, folks, coming up. So anyway, you see these little Georgetown houses, they cost a fortune. Probably over $1 million. I haven't been out here and did any work in a while, so I'm not sure. And like I said, I've been in these houses. They're beautiful, small little houses, and there's some mansions out here, believe it or not, tucked in to these little tiny neighborhoods. They'll have a mansion, like a mansion, you know, like it'll take up like 3 house spaces easily. And I don't know how much those things cost. I've been in just very few of those, but these little houses, like I said, they cost a fortune. And let me trying to get back on Wisconsin Avenue. They just cost a fortune, and there's not much to them inside. Okay, folks, that's it. I'm gonna cut it short. Hope you enjoyed my videos. Thank you.